Today's young buyers have a radically different vision of the world. They demand designs that challenge the norm and revolutionize life on board. And it's this hunger for innovation that underpins the existence of VriThink. During our annual event, we bring together brilliant minds to share in a completely new approach to yacht design. This is VriThink'S Night Out.
It's not just me at the helm of Davis Holland. The green tie near me is Arnold van Aken, and he was in the past my old boss. And there the history starts. When I was young, I already had a great passion for boats and for technology. And that's why I went to the Royal Navy. But finally it was my wife who put me on the PVC Orion in the air. Arnold is the technical and engineering guy, and my quality is more to chit-chat like I do now. One thing we have in common: we both get very easily seasick. Knowing each other from the time working in the same company to prevent seasickness, there is a long and big history how to do this. But please do notice the beautiful will behind the puking man. Already in 1932, fin stabilizers were introduced by General Electric. And during the same time, the big and heavy gyros came in the market. They could stabilize while you are not cruising. And in 1985, Vripack entered weight in the world of stabilization. Not really a breakthrough. Weight was sometimes stocking on one side, and we say then in Brabant, oops. Big Bo lost on this picture, but was really not happy, believe me. Transporting water from one tank to another was another, maybe a bit better and more safe idea. Last but not least, we also have rotor stabilizers. Rotating tubes in the water flow create a very big lift up and down, and that already by a very low speed. But still fins are most common and popular in the world. In the 90s, the superyachts became so big that they couldn't stay in the harbors anymore. So the first request for zero speed did start. And all our predecessors immediately start flapping with their one-shaft systems. Is building a house in Dubai maybe the best idea for zero speed? They even prefer to go to areas which are more difficult to reach. For example, breaking through the ice. Therefore, you need retractable fins. And zero speed is then, again, a question with one shaft. Many suppliers keep looking to the best performance for all circumstances. But Arnold and myself did not want to cross over to the ocean with this swimming net. The only question was, do we go for stability or do we go for change? That was our question. We did go for both, and you will see it. We did go for green and we did go for blue. Our goal is to take over the Trident from Neptune. Everybody knows Neptune, and he stays for safety and stability at sea. Not only for big boats, but also for small boats. Starting very close to the roots of Vripack in Snake, here is the result of a very happy customer. With our own developed Magnus Master rotor stabilizer, we became market leader in the Netherlands in less than 3 years. Owners of these kind of boat doesn't ask about zero speed. If a bird comes along, you have to grab him. The engine of the company was made. Another more friendly bird was Reindallinga of the Mare, who indicated already in 2007 to flap the fins like a bird. But what about the whale? She can rotate the flap and she can flap. Do you remember the puking man? That was Arnold. Nice that the whale did not apply for patent. The AMS did it. No compromise anymore between underway conditions and zero speed. And if you want to go to the ice, check, no problem. The shipyard industry are claiming to be the innovators. So let's start there. Was this innovation welcome in the superyacht market? Is an innovation underwater in this market possible? With all these lawyers around? There is only one answer. Just do it. And we did it. A few months later, we received our first order. Another year later, we received the Maritime Innovation Award. We just had to deliver the system in 2050. It was 2 years. That must be easy, we thought. Afterwards, you can say that innovation was not so easy. But 5 years later, in April 2018, first anti-roll stabilizer was a fact. And still we can say, after all these child illnesses we solved, the innovation is really fun. Even the owner of SMT helped us and was very patient to get it done. Many tests from Maori showed the highest damping for 0 speed. The anti-roll fins gave a lifting capacity that was 2 to 3 times larger than with the traditional one-shaft fins. The movement of the fins are smoothly and feels natural. It looked like you look to a whale. But do we stop innovating? Definitely not. We learned a lot and did start the development of the same principle for a very big market. For example, these L-links, developed by Vripack. Innovation in this market will go much faster. Who has proven and demonstrated this many decades ago? The dolphin is known for its high speed, its flexibility, intelligence. She can do everything with her tail fins. The anti-roll all-in-one stabilizer is born. The system can stabilize a yacht at all speeds. A new evolution in stabilization. So, who is the winner? The nature. Of course, nature, we humans are also part of it. We would like to invite you during the match, these days, in the Holland Room. It's called now, this week, the DMS Holland Room. And our slogan is this year, let your cocktail be shaken, but not your boat. Thanks.